Hello everybody, welcome back to the Golem. Today we are going to try and finish Prohibition, I guess? That's the plan? Which one did we last time? Which one was it? One of the ones up here? Balance. I did balance last time, yes. I remember you, balance. What? Oh. Wait, what? Oh. The fish moves away if I put my cursor at it? Is that true in all of them? Hold on. Oh. That's so weird given that the normal controls most people are likely to use would be just keyboard. It's like that kind of alternate sets of controls, right? I mean, the mouse isn't even a full control. No, in this case it does nothing. Just with the fish, it gets rid of them. Okay. Sure, that's a thing. Should we do it again? Go away! Thanks. Oh, there we go. I'm learning things in the menu, or the level select, I guess. Oh yeah, oh no, yeah, I looked at this for longer than I thought. Maybe it wasn't that long, but I definitely looked at this. I remember having ideas about bringing something down here and then left. That fits there perfectly. So the actual difficult thing here is this, right? Like that's easy. That's easy. I mean, yeah, I can see that everything else is easy. That's easy. I could bring that up to here. I could bring that down, whatever. There we go. Just one more thing to do. Imagine. Imagine everything I'd just done was exactly the right kind of thing. Did I not solve this one? Apparently I didn't solve this one, right? Unless I went to the wrong level. No, I have not solved this one. I'm just getting, I think I'm getting flashbacks to Civ, which is the one just above this. Okay, there's clearly something curious about the fact that this can be shoved side to side. It leaves the thing there, but it gives me an extra minus to use for some other purpose. Pointless. Not the game show on UK TV. No, not that. Unless maybe the answer is something connected with the game show. Richard Osman. I have to make Richard Osman's face out of blocks and then push them into the circle. What would that look like? I have no idea. Okay, the fact that you're up there as well, also weird. It's almost like it wants me to put something on top of here and then release it somehow and cut it off at the same time. But there's no putting anything on top of there. That's just not a thing that's going to happen. I can go on top of there. But other things are just going to get deleted. So that's just not a thing, right? For sure. Okay. So why are you back there? And do I want one of these to be available afterwards? Can I foresee anything else I could do with this? I don't know. Reaching you. What does that take? That takes... I mean, this is one away. If it was pushed through there, but it would never be taller, so it would never get to there. We've got the gravity block, which could fall. I would then have to have it land on something and then nudge it over as well. These little slots on the right, let me switch controls, as I always do. I start off with weird controls and then switch to my comfortable controls. It's because I'm holding the mouse at the beginning. I'm pointing at stuff. Okay, these slots here suggest that I'm putting little catch point things so that when something falls it's going to land. I would still have to be able to move something to the left though. Let's say that gravity block fell, or even a single gravity block fell, I'd still need to be able to move it. Except could I extend, but then I wouldn't be able to push it through this gap. Okay. Almost certainly that is in some form falling down this way. Also, is there any way... Okay, I remember thinking about this last time, let's think about it again. It's like, what can even happen with this since it's against the wall, right? Well, first thing that can happen with it is it can get extended like that. And it can push on that as well if I want to. Sure. If I move that out of the way... Well, if I extend, I don't get to do anything extra. But if I use the plus, then I can turn my double gravity block into a single gravity block. And it comes down here, and this is what felt actually reasonable last time. Like I might want to do this. Is that now a thing I could carry this on or something? Not really. The 4 could go at the bottom. In fact, whatever's against the bottom isn't stuck, which is quite interesting. Move that cursor out of the way. You do that, you drop. There's enough space to actually carry more there. The plus was against the edge, but then once the plus is hit, I can't hit that minus. Just thinking, like, do I make a too tall block somehow, like gravity block? I don't know. So this can indeed be brought over. I could indeed swap you onto this, my little carrier. Okay, it's a thing I can do. Yay! Okay, then I can do this. Not that row, column, sorry. Push it one more. Look how close it is! Look how close it is. Look how close we are to being done. Literally one space away. But how can that happen? Right now it can't without me at the very least nudging that in a little bit more, which I can do. And then nudging the gravity block over again. I have to lower something down that would be long enough, it just wouldn't be possible. So, I'm doing something else, obviously. Where do I even begin here? Do I think the gravity block is hitting that? Why do I think that? Because getting you... Well, so you can't go up this way, you can't come in from this side. If you go in from that side, you are stuck between the things, except not here you're not, if I push you far enough. Yeah, the 4 wide could go through there and like sit on that. I won't be able to push it up though. Okay. Now this shape. How far can you get right now? Well, you can poke in these, but it doesn't really do anything. You can... You're 1, 2, 3, 4. Quite far away from reaching that if I just push you up. I mean, I can extend you though, so I could make you a bit taller. Although not in the way that I want you to be, so no. Okay. Okay. Okay, so if the gravity block is the thing that's coming here and it's going to the left somehow, so it's falling through the space, so therefore it's in these columns, going to the left, it has to be nudged by something. What would that something be? It would have to be... Well, something here. I'm not pushing something here from up there. This is too far away. Well, unless this isn't too far away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 tall. 8 across. Is there any fusion happening here? What's this about as well? This has something more to it that I don't understand. Why would they have all this set up otherwise? But what possible interesting interactions can happen with that? It just disappears. If I push it up at all, it disappears. Or the ends remain, but most of it disappears. Pretty weird, right? Pretty weird. It's not like the gravity block could ever be perched on top. I'm just trying to find a use for this thing. Maybe it prevents something somehow? How would it? Like, I guess it acts as a bit of a barrier when I'm lifting stuff over here. Is there some reason when I'm lifting something over I wouldn't want to push that because it gets rid of something that I would need later? Well, it would get rid of all the minuses there, but I can always just shove it over now and it won't get rid of all the minuses. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Not sure where to begin thinking about this one. Something has to get here. It's not going to get there, no. Something has to get here. Either pushed up or from the right. Pushed up, how would it have got there in the first place? I guess pushed in this way? Depends what it is. Can I get a single block of something? No, because that will always split the single block against the ceiling. That's 4 wide, that's 4 wide. I don't think that means anything. I mean, maybe it does at the end, maybe that's the last thing I do, is I just push that in there. But then why would there be 1? Why would there be 1 there? It's almost like that's to like turn this into an L shape instead of the current shape it is. Or something else, because there's other pluses here, so I can change the shape of things even more. This plus can only be on the left, bottom, or right. This plus can only be on the top, bottom, right, and top of a shape. Okay, not leading anywhere. You need a thing next to you. Something's probably not getting pushed in, so it's probably the gravity block, so therefore the gravity block is being pushed left. Or it's being pushed up after falling in, but pushing up is what I think the problem is that I can't do, maybe. I just don't have enough stuff to push up. Yeah. Clearly I'm supposed to use that plus on something else, not on that. Right? Because then that's just stuck. There's nothing I can ever do with the gravity. So what am I using it on? One of these two? Or both of these two if I'm doing fusion. But I don't think I am doing fusion. The only way to do anything with this gravity block is to do the thing that I'm trying to do, or that I have been doing, right? Is like using it on that after getting rid of this. Sure, whatever. Oh, maybe not whatever. Well, that's interesting. I can't really use it on the 4 wide one because that's stuck against the wall. Like, how else would I get this away from the wall? I wouldn't. I have to do this. That has to be a necessary part of everything I'm doing, right? To bring it down to the bottom and bring it away from the wall, unless it becomes a different shape and I pull it away, but it can't because it can't get anywhere near another plus, so we have to be doing this. Okay, in which case, I guess I'd rather land it on this. That feels like it has to be a necessary move. I probably am dropping you and I just need to figure out how I move it left. How do I move it left? Just thinking that that little notch sticking out could in theory like fit with one of these, but then the thing would land on top of it, not... I still would need to nudge it left. How do I get anything in there that I can move left? Can I go in? Can I somehow get across the prohibition things? Presumably not. There's no trick that would allow that, right? Like, what happens if gravity block hits me on the head and we hit when we hit this? We stop, right? That would make the most sense. But I don't think I know. I think I can find out. Let's move that over one more. There we go. There. Can I find out? I think so. I just do this, right? Oh, it doesn't. It never pushes me anyway. Right, of course. Okay. For some reason I was imagining it pushing me, but no, I always carry it on my head. Okay. Then I'm not getting over there. That's another thing that's ever going to happen. So how do I have a gravity thing here and push it leftwards? I have a thing there. How? From above? From here? No, because it's a one wide gap. From below? I don't know. I'll lift it up. What? Something on my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. An extra 1. How tall can I make this stuff? I can't. This has to go wider. It can't go taller. On that plus. Unless I do that, then it can. Except the issue is that I cannot get that there now. Okay. It's an interesting thought though, like maybe I'm just making something that's really tall and reaches here. And it would be nice for carrying the gravity thing on. It would be 6 and this would be an extra 1. And it would reach. I'd have to get rid of that. And I can't do that one first for the reason I was just talking about. This reason. I don't understand why that bar exists on the top. It seems pointless. Ha ha ha, it's the name of the level. It's the name of the level. That can't come around, that plus. And now that plus can't be used. Well, except I can make you taller, but then you'd be stuck against the wall. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, that's the right height. Okay. Okay, maybe I just like do this. I make a weird droopy J. And then push this up. Oh, maybe don't lose you. Although I haven't technically lost it, but I think I kind of would have done, yeah. I did not need to run down underneath it, but I did anyway. Okay, then do I have some plan for getting you like onto something else? Also, how would you ever come down here? Yeah, okay. I don't have enough stuff to make a 6 tall. Like, I don't have enough small things to make a 6 tall thing here that could fit through this gap. Unless I bring it down. That's possible, that like I bring something that's 6 tall down through the gap, or like part of it, and lift it up from below. It's possible. Well, right now you wouldn't be able to fall that way. What's this bar for? I have no idea. No idea at all. Can't put anything on it. It's just a bar that exists. I can push stuff against it. It does nothing to the thing that I'm pushing against it. There's a minus behind the bar. I can't think of a reason I'd want to like leave the bar for later. And yeah, right now there's nothing I can do that would make this like available, the gravity block. I can get rid of you, but then it makes you 3 wide. Or I do that, but then I'm stuck in other ways. Therefore that plus has to be used on the side of this. So this has to be 3 wide. Or it's used on this and somehow I can recover it. Not gonna happen. Or it's used on this and I can somehow recover it. Not gonna happen. So it's used on this. So this plus goes in one of these 4 places. Or on top. But if it's on top, then I can't get it away from the wall. So without there being an extra handle, and I can't make an extra handle, at least not the right kind of handle. Correct? I think so. So it's going in one of those 4 positions. You're used for something. And you're also like constraining this space to be 4 tall, which is suspicious. Or like 3 tall if I want to take something through without it attaching to you. Yeah, that's kind of what I really meant there. You could take that away if I used that other plus on you. Okay, so that's an option I wasn't considering. Can I put you somewhere useful where you're not in the way? Can I? Ooh. Ah. This is not a great place to put you, is it, at all? guess if I... Ugh. Why don't I put you on the prohibition things, then bring you up? Look, that's not enough space. Ah! Is there any way to get these two past each other? Without doing this? I mean, maybe I do that. Maybe that's all the reason you exist? Like, I've just kind of realised I do that? Maybe? Could be. Sure, we'll go with that. Now I could drag you away from the wall if I did something like this. Like this. Then we have something quite different. Is this an interesting pair of shapes to have? Like, you could have been there instead. I can drop the gravity block down onto here before doing other stuff. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this could fall. Am I getting somewhere with this? I might be getting somewhere with this. Although it's not like some of the other puzzles where like it really feels like I'm definitely getting somewhere with this. Ah, this also answers something that I had earlier, which I'm not sure if I said out loud. But there's like space enough here to bring something that's 3 wide, like 3 tall out. I think I'm on some kind of right lines. Because then I can do this, I can lift you up like this and perch you. And then I can put this in there and let you drop. Do I want you to drop without me doing something else first though? Like, I think I might actually want to somehow... Like, maybe they have a second purpose or something? Somehow have you like on here and transfer the block across. What if I don't? What if I just do this and then drop that on top of that thing there and take you down? And then that maybe? This weirdly feels like it's going to work. But I also need to be able to shove things to the left. How's that going to work? No, there's way more to this. Now my problem is that when you fall down, I cannot nudge you. There are all these gaps here. There's also that mines at the top still. Like I'm supposed to do something else. What would that else be? Like get rid of a corner of this? It is wide enough gap to get rid of a corner of this. Oh, but then I'm not going to get... I'm only going to get this... In fact, I get nothing back from that. Ugh. Wait, do I get nothing back from that? Yeah, like... There's nowhere I can push this. Okay. Just to consider it, like this does give me this shape. It is now less tall though, and I wanted a 6 high thing. And I don't have that block anymore. So in fact this would not be solvable with these things, right? If I'm lifting up this way. Which I may not be, but I'm considering it. Okay. So hold on. Back to this thing. To shuffle you to the left, you'd have to fall even further down, but then this will be stuck against the ground. Okay. There's clearly more to that bar at the top than I'm realizing. Is that liftable as is? Not really. Don't know where I'm going with this. Meh. Hmm. I guess I really don't know how this ends, do I? That is not liftable because there's a prohibition thing there. Okay. Why are there the gaps through the side and how would I ever use them? What can I do with this bar at the top? What's that bar for? Or is it just a distraction? It can't be just a distraction, right? It's to stop me from using that. It's to stop me from using that before I've pushed this there, but I can just push that there and then use it. So in what way does it stop me from using that? Like, what reasons does this need to be here? It doesn't need to be here. It stops me from using that before I've done this. Okay, maybe I can reverse engineer this puzzle. It stops me from reaching that before I've done this, which I need to do to get this here to get this away. That bar stops me from accessing that until after I've done that, which I need to do this. But I could just do this at any point. And then I'm ready to do this. So it's not like it's stopping me from, like, if this just didn't exist and that existed only, we'd have the same puzzle. If you existed only and you, we'd have the same puzzle. If all I'm doing is doing that. It stops me from accessing this. What about the current situation is a good thing that I want about this bar and about these existing? What are these holes for? What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know. I actually have no idea. Am I lifting something up to hit that? Am I nudging something across? How would that work? I don't think I've got the height to do that at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 4, could be 5. So yeah, okay, in theory, but no, I can never make this less wide. What? I am struggling to see options. I know this has to happen because I know I need to get this away from the wall. And the only way to get this away from the wall is to either turn it into a different shape, and if it turns into a different shape, it turns into that shape, which I can't get away from the wall. Therefore, it has to become smaller and come down this hole and go left. And this space exists for that reason. Yes. So if that's true, then these two, or at least that one, needs to be used on one of these. I have found out that I can use it on this and get that away from the wall if I use them both on this. If I use that on this, then I can use the other one on either of them. But which shapes actually help me do an ending? I'm struggling to see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You on top there, nudge you with this. That's a shape that could work in some way. What was I imagining? I was imagining something like this. And somehow that gets down there, I guess, by falling with the gravity thing on top of it. That's not a bad shape to have. Sure, there's something good about this. But that means that this has to take that, but it can't. Or can it? Is there some way this can take that? It's just in the way. It can become an L shape, so then no. There's no way. Okay. So then you have to take it. But what shape do you become? Because I think I don't want you to become 3 wide. You are falling down here. So then we have a problem. Unless we're like getting rid of part of you and then adding that back on or something. You started like that. If I just like went and did this immediately, then what? I could still make this kind of shape. Okay, hold on. Let's say I made a shape where this was sticking down here. That would be 5 tall. If I push it down, it could land on this, or it could just not land on this, because I'd still be able to push it around and do stuff. Okay, so it'd be 5 tall. I'd be here. This would be da 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 da. I go to here. It'd be da 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 da. We'd be 2 away from where I need to be. With you on top of my head, we'd be 1 away from where we need to be. Like, I'm thinking, can we have a shape where we like lock it into these slots on the right and somehow that's useful? I don't see how I could do that in a way that wouldn't just leave a gap in front of the plus. Although a gap in front of the plus is fine. Because when the thing moves over, it'll connect. Okay. Yes, it connects before it falls. Okay. That feels relevant then. So this shape with a thing sticking out landed on... no. I also can't have it have a thing sticking at the top. Unless I'm using that early for some reason. If you were here, and then you land on top, duh, 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 duh. 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 I can't get onto that now. Right. Right. Even if I did that, how would you go left? There's still a thing of how do I nudge the gravity thing left? I guess I was imagining pushing on this somehow, with a thing sticking out the top. What I was imagining is nudging him with this. How's that gonna happen? What are you then balanced on? Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing works. Nothing works. There's something slotted in the side, but that's also really hard to make happen. Can't bring this down underneath. It'd have to fall and then slot in, but what shape would that be? Just have to be a column with a thing sticking out the side. But how would that be a good shape to have? It wouldn't. This through there. Oh, interestingly, I can lift stuff up from the side. This side. Interesting. Quite interesting. Like if you were here somehow. I believe that could happen. Maybe. You'd have to go in through this hole. And keep going somehow. But like be all the way through and sticking out here? It's not gonna happen, is it? I was just thinking I can use this card up the side as a mechanism for lifting. And then the thing only needs to be 2 above that, which is kind of curious. I mean, I can push this further and get this out. It's not far enough though, unless I extend this. I can extend this, but not twice, which is what I would need. I quite like this idea though, getting a thing here. Well, I still have the issue of how do I, let's say, drop the gravity down on that column. How do I get it to go left? I do like the idea though. 1, 2, 3. I could turn this into an L shape, but then I wouldn't be able to. Wait, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 3 tall. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I won't be able to push that left. Maybe I join it with this and do something. L shape. Clearly not. Clearly not. Yep. 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 Okay. I at least like the idea of trying to go, like, lift it like that. It gives a reason for this, and a reason for this. Like, empty space here. And it means I don't have to have a bunch of stuff tall enough to reach there. I just need something that's 3 tall, effectively. Well, 2 tall with the thing on top of it. Well, so that's an interesting question then, is how do I add height to this after it's here? Because it's come through that gap. So I'd have to add something. I can't just drop the gravity block straight onto this. I would have to augment this with more stuff. I'm never getting access to the gravity block unless I use that at some point. Okie dokie. And there's still the question of how do I get something to the left? There's another hole for something, for more nudging with what? Like I lift this up and then get it fixed in place and then can nudge something? That's not gonna happen, right? This is not giving me something to work with. This can't come through anymore. What's that bar about? I don't understand what the bar would be for. Like, it hasn't made me do anything. Like, it's literally just made me make that appear and put that in that corner. But then you could have just given it to me like that. I realize you can say that about any puzzle. Like, you could have just given it to me like one step away from the end. But like, there doesn't seem to be anything interesting in that. There's this whole setup of a bar across the top. And it's for that purpose? No, there's something else. There's something else about this. Why does the golem bounce up on a few of the things? Oh, it's when there's space above the golem's head. Yeah. Okay. Well, there we go. Then you're never coming away. So the only purpose I have for that is to leave that minus there, right? Because otherwise this is never coming away from this wall. Is that true? I think so. So if that has to happen, why doesn't it happen yet? Is there a reason it doesn't happen yet? I cannot think of one. The thing that bothers me there is that it might just be an uninteresting part of the puzzle, but probably not. It feels like it's the pointless part of the puzzle, and the level's named after that. Unless it's a pun or something. Pointless. Okay. Or is it just to do with the fact there's a 0 points? Could I in any way, I was going to say like put something there, but why would I put something there? Just be stuck in the corner. Gravity block would be something. It could go there, but I can't get the gravity block away until I've done this. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. I could get the gravity block now, but I still wouldn't be able to pull that thing to the right anymore. Is there some reason I want to do this now and then do something with this later? What would that reason be? Any ideas? Sorry. Got a gravity block. Got a bar that's still there. A bar that's still there. I could get rid of that bar right now, or I could keep it for something. Something. Anything. Anything I can dream of that bar can do. That's not true. It's a pointless bar. Can I think of a reason I'd want that to be there? It's a ceiling for the gravity block? That doesn't mean anything. The gravity block can't fall on it, can't be on top of it, cannot get into that space anymore because it's blocked off and this can't come to the right. But then if it hadn't gone to the left, then I wouldn't have been able to deal with the gravity block to get it free in the first place. I can... There's no like... It's not like doing that makes a force happen in a weird place or direction. The only force that's happening is that that thing itself is moving. And the thing that I'm pushing on is moving. Gravity block stuff. Gravity block stuff. Gravity block stuff. I can make you wider again? Does that do anything good for me? Making you a too tall gravity block could be interesting. There I could just nudge the gravity block left. If it were balanced on something that were here. Actually, with this current shape, that maybe could go there, like wedged into this. It would stick out there, gravity block. Not totally terrible. I mean, maybe I should just experiment with that and see if it goes anywhere. What am I doing? I went way too far back. You go there. Oh no, I went that back far back for a reason. It was to get this across. Yep. Okay. Guess I've given up on the whole like, oh, this is this tall so that I can push a 3 tall thing out. This is quite similar to what I did like very early on. I still don't know why I'd want... Okay. Not what I wanted. Also not what I wanted. What am I doing? Is this a reason the bar comes in useful? So I can do something here? No, I can't see anything that would happen. Da, 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 da. Okay, I have a way of making a two-tool thing. If I first do this, and then somehow get these past each other. Without losing... Well, I'm okay with destroying you. Yeah. Okay. Is there somewhere I can put this that isn't here? And isn't... In fact, can I just shove you over to the right? And get this past? No. Nope, I cannot. Okay. I can't do this and punch you like this. Even then, it wouldn't be enough space. Maybe I don't transfer it to this and I lift you up on the other thing, but that's always bad, right? In fact, yeah, I can't then shift you anywhere. Okay, so I have to transfer you. Can I get these past each other? You would have to go... Can I get inside that? I guess I can get on it inside it here. Of course I can. I could get rid of the top bit before I brought it down. Why would I do that? I don't want to do that. Is there something weird I could do with these now? Don't think so. Without hitting that plus. Immediately hits that plus. Okay. I could lower you down onto this, but that doesn't feel great. What I was trying to do is put this on here. Oh, it's not even the right position. So it doesn't work anyway. Okay, great. I just want to make a... okay, other idea. Could you somehow... No, I can't wedge this in there. Nope. What's my plan? Make a two-tool gravity thing. Have you wedged in here somehow? How do I get you in that space? Guess I was going to figure that out later. This is kind of going nowhere for me. Or it's going somewhere and I don't know it. A two-tool would be nudgeable. That is interesting. A two-tool would be nudgeable. I can't make a two-tool with the plus that's against the wall because then I cannot get that minus up there, which is what allows me to free you in the first place. Yep. True. So for making a two-tool, it's with you. In which case, I'd have to lift you up with the things that I've got. Which means... Like, it's possible that could have been in a different place, on a different thing. But I guess it would have to be on the side of you. In which case, yeah, basically the movement I've got is the movement I've got right now. But I do not know of a way of... Oh boy. I can't wedge this to the right because the thing drops out. So there's nothing I can do. I am stuck. What's the trick? I don't know a trick here. I don't know what the bar's for. There's too many unanswered questions. So this is very uncomfortable. I would never get you in there. I couldn't even get you through this gap to start. Yeah, there's so many issues. What's something that's too wide that could slot into that? Something that's only in this column, which would not be great. I don't know, folks. Maybe this is not the level for today. Maybe this is not the level for today. Maybe I should try a different one. Just to try and make some progress somewhere, maybe. I don't know what that bar is for. I just really hope it's not gonna be just like a distraction, right? There's gonna be something more to it. Unless, have I ever looked at these? Oh yeah, I sure have looked at this. Oh, it's terrifying. Minus plus minus. This is awful looking. Just the amount of blocks I've got, the amount of ways I could split them. I kind of understand like the gist of something I want to do, which is push this block around, to push this block around in here, to push a bunch of things into these minuses and that plus. I mean, so this isn't going to push a thing around to hit that plus, it's just going to be that thing itself that hits that plus, yes? Because of the corners, tight corners everywhere. Certainly not pushing anything around, so yeah, it's just you. So we need to push something in that gets rid of these minuses and then lets this come past. But then why would this not just go past this way? Possibly because of the shapes we've got around here? Like maybe there's some reason I can't push it down after I've gone right and down. So many gravity blocks as well. Like, well, 4 there, and this is just a gate, I'm pretty sure. Perfect. Okay, what shape could go down here? It has to have gravity blocks involved. If it were 3 wide, it would just go there and be stuck. Yep. If it were 2 wide, it would just go there and it'd be stuck. Yep. Okay. So instead, like I can push something in at first, like rather than that pushing something in. So I could have like that in the corner. Can I get you out? Is that at all feasible? Could like you come and lift this up? And then we push this here. How would I then stop pushing either of them? No, okay. Okay. So I don't think they're getting together. Okay. What shape do I want? Something that's gravity but doesn't get stuck in the corner, therefore there has to be something there. So it has to be you, right? What else would it be? Otherwise it's just another inanimate object that can't get out of the way. So I want a 2 wide gravity block, which could just happen by doing... Okay, this feels wrong, but I'm going to do it anyway. 2 wide gravity block. That somehow... I can position this without affecting the other one right now. So that goes down and then I push this in further. How's that going to happen? The answer is it's not. Okay. What's that? What's make it? Oh, unless I put a gravity block on that. What? Now? How? Yeah, that makes no sense. Unless there's a gravity block, then this, then a gravity block. How would that be better? Gravity block falls. This is going in. I keep it going. But then how's the other gravity block coming in afterwards? Because it would have to be afterwards because this would need to be filled in. I mean, this can come back out and push stuff in. Yeah, okay. Hold on. So. Okay, this is leading somewhere. My brain is hurting, but... Okay. This can come out and push stuff through. But anything's just going to fall here and then not get out of the way. So things need to go over the top of you, but then they can't. And the same thing has to happen here, so I'm definitely not involved. How do I get gravity blocks past things down this set of stairs? Gravity block to there. Let's imagine it for this one, I guess. I don't want the gravity block to fall there, so something has to be there. But then I don't want it to fall there because something's there. So something has to be there. And I don't want it to fall there because something has to be there. Okay. So the thing it goes over has to be this. Then how on earth is that stuff moving rightwards? Like I'm the one pushing it? But in order to get you down to the bottom, I have to go and deal with you. Which I can't do. That just gets deleted, that's fine. This definitely is the idea. I'm trying to get things down to these 2 minuses. Well, if it's not gravity blocks, it has to be gravity blocks because that's the only thing that can get down after going in. Oh, well, and you. But then it has to be you that goes to that. Yes, I know that for sure. Okay, what does this look like? How do I get gravity block over something here? What do I start with? Can I merge you with gravity? And that's what you're for. I'm seeing something. Yes. absolutely. It's you connected to two gravity things. And we just go right, we fall. Yep, okay, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing something. I'm seeing the trick. Merge you to 2. Or to 1. To 1, this one. Except what needs to happen is that you and you need to be pushed next to this at the same time, which could be done by that gravity block. Or just by me pushing, right? With like a 3. Okay. But then what are these 3 for? I could just get them out of the way for now. Oh, okay, so part of the issue is that you're just going to fall immediately. Okay, the plus is for carrying gravity blocks around. And this is for dropping. Yep, okay, that's what I want. I want you on top of that. And then this with the things underneath it. That gets rid of that. So if the things were... Oh no, so they'd have to be gone already. Unless something else gets pushed ahead. Oh no, yeah, you get, those 3 get deleted, so it's not that on top, it's you here, and you here. You on top of those, these 3 get deleted, we have the thing I want, we're done. Maybe, there's all this to figure out, but okay. I've seen the trick, that's all that matters. Now plus, how easy do you make it to like, shuffle things around? Well, if I were under the other side of you, it'd be a bit easier, which I'm not. How do I want this to work? Yeah, I get it. I get what I'm doing. I know why that minus is there. I know why these are here. Okay, so. What I could do, no I can't. There's a minus at the top as well for something. Possibly to shorten... one of these to use as a... Sure, that's fine. Use as a thing here for this to sit on. That way I can go underneath and be on this side of it. Okay, my problem now is that you are there. So I could have pulled that out though, right, instead of doing what I did. When did I push that in? A long time ago? Yep. A very long time ago. Okay. Okay. You go down here, you go down there. You go down there. You go on there. You just come out, but not anywhere bad, just somewhere. Everywhere's bad. Because I would like to lift this up in the column it's in, but then there's no space for this to go. So then maybe I do want that to go to the right hand side of the plus first, before anything else. And then I somehow swap it to the other side. Sure. There's nowhere I can put this, right? Like that's... Yeah, no way. No way. Well, okay. One thing I could do is like lift this to here. Then maybe I just swap it to the other side here. How would I ever swap you to the other side? By shoving something else underneath it. Which would be what? I don't know. Okay. I'm pretty sure I know what I want here. I mean, I could shorten... No, I can't shorten this because I need to push that. Alright. I need you whole. I need a 3 hole. The plus is almost certainly to help me carry things around. Oh, I guess if I get rid of the top of the plus, that actually means I can just shove the... Shove? Shove. I can shove this around. And it's a bit easier to just like, yeah, slide it over. Okay, that's nicer. Okay, maybe that's all I'm doing there. Can I set things up in position already? You go there, you come out of the way. You come out this way. Although you... Actually, where do you go? What's needed for what? It's just the gravity blocks and these, right? And this. Gravity blocks, these two, and this. Yeah, so I don't quite know what the 3s are for at the moment. I do know that the gravity block has to be on the right, so let's sort that out first, I guess. Now that's stuck against that wall. When did I do that? Then, okay. So if we did this, lift you up, that's fine. Is it? Yes, that's fine. Okay. Sometimes just seeing the basic things is the hardest. Okay. I mean, so this makes the shape I want, right? And then I just have to figure out the rest of the owl. Oh, ooh, problem. You join to that. Okay. So I need a separator. I need something to be not in the space above the gap. So I need to split one of these into 2. Which I could do with the minus, but then it means I don't get to use the plus as a T. Like, am I doing this to one of these? Possibly, and I just have to figure out to use the plus as it is. Wow. Okay, let's just like throw these down here for now. Unless that's bad, maybe that's bad. Okay. Getting the gravity block anywhere right now. What do I do? Needs to be onto something here. It's gonna have to be the plus. Oh, unless I put you on top of the plus. What does that look like? Okay, so in fact you two come up here instead. Not there. So plus, and this, you drop. What can I achieve with this? Pretty good things, I think. It's kind of similar to having my T-shape. Okay, just a little more awkward, but I can possibly deal with it. Am I okay with you going there? Maybe. Am I okay with you just going there now? Maybe. So let's lift you up onto that if we can. Which I think we can. Let's get these a little bit out of the way, okay. Oh, that's good. That was better than I thought it was. Yep, you're at the right height. Okay. Then these go over. There's extra spacing. And I somehow get... Oh, you're already at the right height, yeah. Oh gosh, no, not that. You go there. Okay. This feels good. You go down. Okay, we've got the thing we want, I think. Oh gosh, now how do we get it to go right? Oh, I know how we get it to go right. We go in here. Apparently. And there's all this space to do something? Sure. So I guess I could push you down, or I could push you up. Okay, so when the gravity falls, the thing over here falls. I could have taken that up instead. Ooh, okay. So yeah, that's bad. So up instead. Oh, I guess down and then left. Can I cycle you around again? Do that. Where am I going with this? Oh, I guess this is kind of stuck up here. Ish. Okay, so you need to go left twice. Ooh, that's what's going on here. This is got to be set. Sorry, right twice. Need to go right twice and up 3 times after doing that. Okay. After a fall. Right twice and up 3 times, and then left as well. And then up. Ooh. Like, where can that happen? Is the question, I guess. Just run around in circles like that, of course. Da, da, da. From up here I can't go down again. Yeah, this is a bad place to be. And if I go down, then... then the other one goes down. Right? This is a weird space. I guess this is a space where I could only ever come into this bit or this bit. Okay, I need to figure out something else to do here. I figured out the bottom part. Turns out there's another half to this puzzle. So my other thing that I can do here is go down instead. If I really wanted to. Is that ever useful? No, right? No, because now it's stuck? Yeah, okay. So up is what we're doing. And then... right, 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 left, left. Use those things to offset in some way. I could believe that's relevant. I don't know that it is. So anytime this block has more space to the left of it than the other block does, I can do an offset like that. I can also lift this if I want to, but like going up into that top area is pretty bad for a bunch of reasons. I think. And now I can't push right. If I did push right down here, I'd have problems. So maybe this is a situation where I want to go up and over now, because I can't bring it back around this way. Okay. I guess this is padding, okay. How far can this get then? That far. Could it have gone further? No. guess the thing about going up here though is that I can do like this, and then fall here. Da, da, da. I can do that again if I want to. Da, 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 da. Okay, so I'm in a very different place for the next part. Is it a good place? Like, is this useful? I can obviously get you up to here. Feels like potentially useful. Then how are you going to go up? Oh, hold on. What if you went right? Okay, yes, right. This is just sneaky. This is just mean. Okay, and we're done. Yay! Didn't realize how close I was to being done then. Okay, at least I did one. That'll have to be good enough. How many remain then? I know I'm counting every time, but... Well, okay, so there's 3 here, and then 2 others, 5. Indeed. Indeed. Okay, cool. Yeah, what was it called? Pointless? I'll give it another go at some point. Oh, that means if I'm doing my system, it means I'm going around through broadcast, coming back to the box. So maybe Pointless will be my last one. Who knows? We'll see. Okay. See you next time for probably more broadcast. Goodbye.